All right, welcome to our third episode of Cleveland by Night. I'm Amanda Powell, I'm the storyteller, and I am now apparently supposed to be visible. Carlos's request, so ta-da, I'm here. It's going to be an interesting game, but we have 5 of our returning players. So I'm going to start. Go ahead and Charles, introduce yourself.
I'm Charles. I play Dominic DeVille.
I'm Artemis. I play Alistair Etwell.
I'm Ravi, and I play John D. Johnson.
Stephanie, and I play Juliana Ambrose.
I'm Aaron, and I play Kill.
Alright, so, for those of you at home, this game is a flashback for them. So they've already seen what their futures have. But we're filling in the blanks of how did they get to Ohio? And so that's what they're doing today, is they're going on the next leg of their journey as they leave Charlotte, North Carolina, and continue their path towards Ohio. I would like John to do a test. We use investigation and intelligence. Or
So 1 die?
or awareness and intelligence.
So
4 dice.
As your vehicle is pulling away from the hotel, we're going to have some magic happen.
That's 3 successes.
All right, so that's good considering how few dice you have.
Yeah.
That's pretty epic. So that being said, you have them stop the vehicle as you start having a premonition.
Hold on, guys. I'm thinking. Wow. What do I see?
So in your premonition, you see a vulture with a gun shooting at Kill. Things get jumbled because of your only having a few dice. You see a semi-truck jackknife as a woman runs across the street towards Apollo, and the jackknifed semi-truck goes through the hotel you guys were planning on staying in.
Crazy.
You also see Alistair getting into an argument with a raccoon.
Alright.
It does not make sense. It's all out of order.
What is this?
And you see yourself in a hotel room as the back of your hotel room is gone. And you're watching interesting videos on a adult channel.
pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view. Completely oblivious to the fact that this semi-truck just capped the back half of your room.
I'm looking locked in.
You are locked in.
And in my... I'm like, ooh. Wild.
Are you okay?
What was Mima taking last night?
Wait, what?
What just leave Johnson?
Okay, so sometimes I have these like daydreams, and they're like really vivid, and then like they happen later. I don't know if it's like some weird deja vu or something.
Premonition?
That's probably a good word for it. Yeah.
It's something that your kind can have.
Yeah. You know, it's just always been a thing. I just thought it might be like maybe I partied too much the night before. It was still wearing off, but so I saw some stuff like this lady just got absolutely pulverized by a semi truck. Went smashing through a hotel, and I saw you were shot at by a big bird with a gun.
Wait, like an actual big bird or like a big bird?
Big ass bird.
Oh, no.
With like a Glock, just like boom, boom, boom. And you were arguing with a raccoon. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Wait, did I get shot at by a bird and he was riding a raccoon at the same time? Or was this like two separate?
What about the semi truck?
Oh yeah, it was like, oh man, yeah, it's like that scene in Inception, train down the road, yeah, just splinters everywhere. Oh, and I pointed to the driver. You were in it for a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, where did this all happen? Did you see anything?
Any signs, locations?
Hotel name?
They had pay-per-view. I know that. So it must have been a hotel.
Okay.
Did you get the hotel name?
The chick that got splattered by the truck. I saw she had the name of the store written on her chest. So it was, and I gave them the name of the store. It was like some generic.
Wytheville drug.
Yeah.
Okay, so it
She was running
So
after
it happens
her.
at our next
at our next stop.
Could have been anywhere.
Okay. So did you see what caused all of it?
I think the guy was just not expecting a lady to go running across the street. I've always learned to look both ways. You know, it's always important to look both ways.
Not really what I meant.
Is there a reason? Did you see the reason the woman ran across the street?
Well, she was calling out to Apollo, so maybe she must have done something.
Okay.
Maybe pissed her
Well-
off. I don't know.
We handed him off to Vincent or something, right? We gave him to his other ghouls or something.
So at this mention and the vehicle stopping, he hears this. He just calls his ghouls, gets out of the vehicle, and says, "You know what, guys? I'm driving separate."
Okay.
Excellent.
All right.
And he leaves.
Get there safe.
Don't
Text me.
don't go by any clerks at the store.
So you've had your premonition,
Mhm.
and Apollo has fled.
That's
What are
it.
the rest of you guys doing? Who's taking shotgun? Because that's where
Shotgun.
Apollo was.
Oh, no, not again. I will take shotgun.
I was hoping you guys forgot.
I mean, I can
Who are
always.
you? Okay, Dominique. Shotgun, and your dress is not poofy this time, right?
No, she would have a more something.
Okay, then I will
And I-
trust
and I'll
you
see-
to take shotgun.
And there, lastly, she's very voluptuous, so she also looks fascinating.
Okay,
And we still have the leftovers of Mima to dispose of, right?
this is true. You still have the femur
Yes.
with the bionic hip.
Oh yes.
I'm like heading in my coat.
At some point, you're gonna have to scratch
Mhm.
out that serial number.
That's
But
I'm doing
Yep.
it.
Would you say
Yeah,
you?
scratch
Would
up
you say
the
you're
serial
stroking?
number, Kale. You have feral claws, right?
Yes.
And when you kill people
Use
with it,
them
you're
to
gonna
scratch off serial number.
bone them.
Also, Alistair, what supplies will we need to dispose of the rest of these boats?
so before Apollo departed, he did tell you guys what you would need, the chemicals, which we again are not going to discuss here because that is not the focus of telling other people how to dispose of
We
the
need.
body.
Don't
That's-
actually do that. That can kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again,
that's
why
not
we're
wise.
not
That makes
having this
people
conversation.
Just like bleep it out.
Just bleep, 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 bleep.
Dude,
We're not
I
trying
do
to
so
teach
much
people how to make
bleeping, I have no idea. Okay.
Make sure to avoid going to.
So there's no ghosts, right? Iman not gonna come back as a ghost.
We can't.
I don't know. Maybe
Where
she
are these
will.
websites? So I know to avoid them.
That would be funny.
So I know.
You want a ghost girlfriend?
I don't know. I feel like more like a witch girlfriend, maybe one with multiple personalities inside her. I know that's a big ask. Probably never gonna happen.
So that
I
being
feel like
said,
dating a system would
I'm
do well
going
for
to
you.
have you guys roll in awareness, all 5 of you.
Okay, so what? What's an awareness or what?
Awareness and intelligence, or with either's fine. I'll take it.
I'm keeping this roll.
Are you completely unaware?
1, 1, 2, 10. So 1 success, but a bestial failure.
Okay.
I got 2 successes.
Oh no.
5 successes.
Should I roll for
One,
Sophia as
one.
well?
You can.
Okay.
I got the 9 and the 10 are correct, sir.
So John,
What?
what type of bird are we talking?
I thought
about?
only-
A pigeon?
Yes, 10.
What?
I thought
Like
only-
those things
Yeah,
that you
if
see
you have 2
circling dead
tens.
bodies in the deserts.
Yeah.
The
You know what? Maybe it was a good thing.
yeah.
Juliana only got 3, but Sophia got 5.
Okay.
She's extra.
So Sophia and Dominique both see another vehicle drive by while you guys are stopped. So it's a Greyhound bus, and there's a familiar-looking redhead from Savannah, whose mom had a lovely conversation with Kale. So one of the triplets that belong to Bonaventure is seen driving past, well, riding a Greyhound going past. Sorry.
I mean, if you want a mage girlfriend.
My libido is stinging.
Wait, what?
It's like Spidey senses, but lower down.
You tell Calvin.
I mean, I just
Taking
pointed
straight
as I
up.
went by. If you want a
Yeah.
mage
Like,
girlfriend.
oh, I started asking like, so that Granny,
Gross.
is she dead? Did we confirm? Is she coming? Like,
You're holding her metal.
no, the other one. Like, cause I bring. Oh yeah, I always read. Y'all told me the magic Granny was stalking me. Is that real? I keep asking. Is that
what,
like the magic Granny like in Savannah? Like, is she?
Magic
the-
Granny?
Yeah, I forgot her name.
Madam Bonaventure?
Yes.
Bonaventure.
Madam Bone. Like, will she really stalk me? Like, I heard that she's the lady. Like, she's
I
a
mean,
man eater.
She's
I mean,
had a
You're a
conflict
decently
with
attractive person. I mean,
the former
surely
Prince
you can
Paul
attract a certain
for
type.
how long? Who only knows how long?
Like, do I have to worry about her following me?
I think
Well,
the
one
only
of her
person
daughters
who has
just
to-
went by. So
Yeah.
I think the only
Oh, they
person
did?
who really
Oh,
has to
yeah.
worry about.
That ain't bad. Wait, so
What a coincidence.
so do I have to like lay low?
I wonder where
Do I need to
Probably
hide for like a
should.
century or two and come back?
I mean, this is a pretty popular roadway. I'm sure it's used by many people.
I don't want to be like on a date one day and
I mean, apparently
is that what the truck
John,
don't come from? Or like I get hit by a truck? I'm talking to-
apparently
Oh, no, you weren't
John's
getting hit by a
phone
truck. You were
announced
fine.
to whomever he had in his text that we are going to
Because this
Cleveland.
brings up options of just what he
According
saw.
to
I
the
could talk
guard
to the
from
clerk
last,
and then Granny get jealous,
from the
get hit
hotel
by a
room.
truck.
Well, I don't recall giving my number to any grannies.
You didn't give out
2.
your number
But they weren't
or
ready.
vice versa to like Delphina, did you? Or her daughters.
Not that I know.
Well, I mean,
Okay,
if
excellent. Then maybe you've got nothing to worry
So it's
about.
just
Maybe
me.
it's just a coincidence.
So it's just me with women troubles.
I only drove by that weird house like once, and I just drove. I just went by.
well, I mean, it depends on if she was one of your followers.
Maybe, yeah. I don't audit my followers.
So Zach is sitting up front. Can I start driving now? Like,
Yeah,
what's happening?
I'm
Are we
sorry.
still going to the hotel that the
Yes.
Southern gentleman insisted upon? Curtis?
As
I
long
think his
as we
name
go
is?
to a different drugstore.
Yeah, we cannot go
Mhm.
to that
We'll be fine.
drugstore.
We just have to avoid that clerk. You don't have to go. That may be the only one in that area.
Let's hope not.
Wait, guys, I've got a
And
plan.
Apollo's not here, so therefore it may not happen.
If we get there before Apollo, I'll seduce her, and just take her to the back.
No.
That way she doesn't have to go
No.
across the road.
No.
I think you.
It's a perfect plan.
Okay.
I
think
get to
you've
have fun.
missed
You
the
guys are
point.
safe.
I
John,
think you've missed
no more
the point.
Meemaw incidents.
She was not that.
I pull out the bump.
To
I
be
pull out
fair
the
to
scrap.
John, Mima did have blood.
Do you want?
thinners.
Do you
We have evidence.
I just pull out the metal. Like,
That-
Well,
it
I don't know
did
why
not
you
go
haven't
well.
gotten rid of it yet. You know?
We are going to.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's just that this is proof that it doesn't always go well for you.
Look, you know?
okay, so like to be fair to John,
That's what-
Mima was on blood thinners, and if he seduces the clerk, we
Jump in
can
and spin it.
technically get out with the stuff without her staring and go.
And hopefully without her
So
brain.
with that, Zach is just like, these people. And he starts driving.
Zach, is,
Well,
is
hey,
he
apparently it saves you.
He's a ghoul.
Okay. So he's aware of things.
Yeah, he's
The
aware of
status of things.
Yeah.
He's just taken aback by how forward you guys are and upfront about your troubles you are, because he was with Tommy, who's a very discreet gentleman.
Yeah. You can definitely use the word discreet for John.
You can use the word discreet for John as in John has never been discreet a day in his life.
John puts the sub in subtle.
Well, so Zach is driving.
How old is that?
It looks like he might be 21. Looks rather young. Not like the previous gentleman who was trying to put his kids through college.
Actually, in college. Like, you go to the universities or whatever kids do nowadays.
If he wanted to put his kids through college, he should have just let me do that.
Well,
Probably not.
you can only afford so many people's grandchildren.
Yeah, I'll have to work overtime. You guys mind if I make a post while we're in the car?
About what?
You still can't make a post because you haven't been able to buy another phone. You still have
You're
so many odd.
I forgot.
Yes.
For another few years.
John forgot. He keeps pulling out his phone. He's like, oh.
You got like over 5 years. You gotta wait a while. Or you gotta get a new phone.
Don't worry. We're kindred, it'll fly by.
Yeah.
That's what they said about the Palm Pilot.
So you're up front.
Yeah.
You have control of the radio. What do you put on for the other passengers of this vehicle?
Don't they turn it down to find a good rock station.
107.9.
Do not put it up
90s.
so high that we can't hear a police siren.
90s.
Kiss 108.
90s.
Do you turn it up loud?
She turned up medium,
Okay.
so it's
Like, why would you need to hear
kind of up there, but not too loud. Where if there's anything that goes on,
Last time
There'd be
there
more
was
of-
an incident
okay.
where we
Turn
were
up some
chased
of
by
the-
police and no one saw or heard.
That's fair. That's fair.
When we see cops, the sirens that we got really loud.
I mean, we couldn't see the cops last time because Dominique was wearing too puffy of a dress.
Oh.
Okay, I've learned. I try to wear. I'll say the puffy dresses for shows, not for
Yes.
the band.
Yes. You're learning. That's good. That's more than I can say for some people that I know.
Next. That level of extravagance is not meant for everyday life.
Well, I am extravagant, so just not as extravagant as
I
some
need
people.
you to do a technology roll.
All right.
We know.
So technology and intelligence. Or wits. I'll take. What's your highest mental? You gotta have one.
Intelligence.
Okay, we'll use that. And technology, if you have any.
Nope. So 3 dice. Okay. 2 successes.
Okay. You don't turn off his GPS.
Yeah.
So things go off without a hitch. You guys make it to the motel that Curtis specified in Wytheville. It's just right off the highway. There is the Wytheville drug across the street. A 4-lane busy street, highway.
I can see what it's
There are a number of truck stops.
Yeah. Oh, this place looks so familiar.
Stay away from lot lizards.
Can't think of why.
No.
Just like, it's like deja vu.
And you see the crossover SUV that Curtis drove, parked at the motel.
Should we go say hi to Curtis and them first, or should we just go get our supplies?
We should hit up
we should
the
probably
drugstore, yeah?
We should probably take care of the
of John's
pieces.
last meal.
Yes.
Of the pieces.
It's not going to be my last
So
meal. I'm
do
going to eat
as
it.
soon as
Do
possible.
you guys go?
Your previous
To
meal
that
was
drugstore? Do you
I
try to
am
find
going
another
to
one
extra soup
nearby?
bag.
I'm going to that one.
Buns
Like,
and his meatball.
Apollo's not here. It can't happen. I'm not that.
Do we
superstitious.
see Apollo's car?
No.
See, perfect time. Come on, John. Let's get in and get out.
Yeah. What are we looking for?
You
You gave us the list. Who has the list?
Don't ask me. I would just know.
You're the smart one. Oh,
List of
sweet.
ingredients.
I would just know.
Are you implying I'm not smart?
You don't spell lie with the Y. It's L-I-E. And I don't know how you even buy lies. Like,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. You hold on.
Yes.
All right,
Right.
let's go.
So do all 5 of you, or do you take your ghoul? Do you take Taylor? How many of you guys go to the Wytheville drugstore? Or do you guys go to Walmart instead?
Let's go to Walmart instead.
I want to go to a drugstore. though.
And let's have everyone go to Walmart
I want to go to a drugstore.
just in case anything crashes into this
Wait.
hotel.
Walmart.
Wait. What if
The final
Is it
destination
suicide?
rules apply to this. And if that woman doesn't die, it gets worse. What if a baby get hit by a truck instead of her?
So there is a Walmart in a
There's
nearby
some
town
irresponsible
about 5
parents
minutes away.
somewhere in the world who
I kind of
lost
want to
control
go
of
to
their
like there's.
We're going to Walmart.
I can always go there afterwards.
Just do us a favor. Leave that in the van.
What?
The femur.
The femur.
Femur.
Oh, I didn't even feel this in here. It's right
Leave
next to
it.
my sword, so I really don't. I couldn't feel it.
Because we
Leave your
do.
sword in the van too.
I will leave one sword, not both. 'Cause there's-
Fine.
Walmarts usually have
I'll
metal
take what I can
detectors.
get.
Don't. What type of Walmart do you go to? I'm in Ohio.
They sell
The
guns.
kinds that aren't safe.
I leave the femur
That
and I
way.
leave my non-silver sword
Okay.
under the seat.
To be fair, I don't know if titanium would set off a metal detector. Only iron and steel does.
Any
I mean,
Apparently
a
he
bionic
took
hit
his
may or
silver
may
sword
not
inside.
set off a metal detector.
Apparently he took his
Sean doesn't know.
silver sword inside, not his non-silver. So that's something.
Yeah, silver's not ferromagnetic. So
John's surprised he doesn't set off metal detectors with his hard steel abs. You thought I was going to say something else was hard. You dirty pervert.
Touch for two, but
I thought there was going to
He
be
does
more
have
of
buns.
bedazzlement than that, and I am just thankful.
there it is.
Well, he's tried bedazzling.
Okay.
before.
Let's.
Really hot,
Okay, so let's
but it
split
looks
up
good.
this list so it doesn't look like we're purchasing anything weird.
Yeah.
Maybe throw in
We
some
said it's
extra
rich.
goodies.
We stagger our entrances.
Yes.
We stagger our exits. We don't meet up in the parking lot.
Exactly.
we have to make
We each hit different registers, so that way it's not
I
all.
would say we park a little away from the Walmart.
Wait, should me and John be left alone in this store?
Probably not. So
No, should me and him
No.
stay together?
No.
What should I get?
No,
Me and him should stay together. We
No.
are pretty dynamic. Nothing
so-
bad ever happens
so-
when we're together.
you get the container. You get to get the container.
Alright, what kind of
Okay,
container
so-
we talking? Tupperware?
Okay.
Polyurethane.
So we got Alistair, Dominique, John, Sophia, Taylor, me,
Is that like
and
polyester?
Kale. So let's send John and Kale in with a buddy. Not
I don't need a
each other.
babysitter, okay?
Is polyurethane like latex?
What's the worst that can happen in a Walmart? Nobody ever died going to Walmart.
Is that like PVC?
You're going to be the death of me. I hope you know that.
I'm already dead.
Besides the point.
will he tell you when he sees him?
How do you
something
spell
that's weird?
polyurethane?
I'm not gonna make a urine joke out of that.
Okay. Dominique,
Yeah.
I feel you are trustworthy. Do you want to take one of these two in with you?
I'll take John.
Okay.
All right, we can
Dominique
look for
and
that
John
poo and urine
go
thing.
get the container and
we'll grab some gummies
give
as well.
another random chemical that to Dominique specifically
Yep.
to grab.
Who pushed in the cart?
Okay, so Dominique is going with John, who is going with Kale.
No, Kale is staying.
He's staying in the vehicle?
Kale is staying. Kale can go in with Sophia, Taylor, me, or Alistair, but not John.
I may have a Zorro moment. Like, I'm good on this aisle. End up across the street. How did you end up?
Dominique and Kale go, or Dominique and John are going in first.
As long as those two are not together and left
Alistair,
alone.
do you want to go in with Kale, or would you rather me or one of my girls?
That is up to you. I will leave that up to you.
I don't want to push the cart.
Kale, do you have a preference for who you want to go into other than John?
I'm okay. I'm not pushing cart though. I like to keep my hands free.
Sophia, Taylor, do you have a preference?
They do not have a preference.
All right. Taylor, do you want to go in with Kale here?
Okay. So she walks with you, she grabs the card.
And I give them their item.
What do we gotta grab?
To
That
grab.
looks so
They're
cute.
together.
I ship it.
Don't ship. No, do that.
Shipping is dangerous.
Yes, don't ship me.
Even though it's part of my last name, don't do it.
And then, however many chemicals I'll divide between
Mhm.
Sophia and Alistair.
What is on my list?
A chemical, and then whatever else you want. Everyone is allowed to pick at least one personal item.
Ooh.
Preferably something that does not look suspicious.
Ooh. Oh no.
Big bucket.
What's the definition? What is the definition of suspicious?
Sure.
Ooh, they have the 40
I
gallon
mean,
lube.
That'll
And a big
that'll just make them think he's a freak, just like he is. I mean,
It won't be anything weird.
Taylor looks at
I'll put the
Kale.
lotion.
And just, oh. We're just going to pick the suspicious
okay,
thing.
Mr. Lecter.
What is this? It's not suspicious.
So she,
We-
it's suspicious because it'll be gone before we even make it back to the hotel. And so she just goes through the pharmacy area and just knocks stuff off of the adult spicy wrapper package section. Intimate activity wrappers. Sarah, that's what we'll go with.
I don't see any picture of John. Any sponsors?
Are we not allowed to use the term?
I don't know. So in the case, we're not allowed to say word condom spicy stuff.
I don't see any surprise.
I don't
picture
know.
of John.
Love glove.
Love gloves.
You ain't got no
Yes.
sponsors in this aisle. I don't see. I
Rain
want to
coat.
see you like on bottle of lube, like.
Yep.
John.
So yeah, she just throws a couple boxes in there.
I stared at her like, what are you doing?
You're the only one who probably wouldn't look weird purchasing this.
You can buy for yourself.
We're shopping together.
You know, just be like, no, 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 no. Ooh, glitter. Gotta always bring glitter.
Okay, John is most likely to purchase these things and then say too much at the register. If we purchase these things, no one will even make eye contact with us at the
Wait,
register.
you took
Them all? Like, you cleared the shelf?
I got several packages.
oh,
I am practical.
We have to get energy drinks, so it looks more like energy drinks, whipped cream,
Gatorade.
Gatorade, yes, and chocolate.
So they just start filling the cart.
It is almost Valentine's Day.
At this time, it is still on.
We got to get rope.
You say rope?
Mhm.
You're into
Okay.
We're gonna sell it. We're gonna
Go
sell
to
it.
the go to the camping section.
I'm like, should I grab a knife? No, I don't need a knife. I don't need knives.
And John's still gonna find
This
some
is
stuff to
going
grab.
horribly wrong.
He's gonna get to the island and be like, "Ooh, sorry, you've been through all this."
Clearly,
It's
I
missing.
made great food choices.
They won't even look
Bye.
at us.
Have
This
a
is
beautiful
perfect.
time.
She just picks just random stuff that would be controversial.
And Kel are you sure you're not into this stuff? Is you maybe I've been around John too much for reading people. But you're getting really specific. I want no surprises knocking at my door in the middle of the night.
You're gonna meet him considering it looked like Orchida was on her way north.
What?
Girls love chocolates when they can eat them still.
That is true.
So you can put it all together as like a gift basket or something. Or you can give it to John if you're not interested in Orchida, because he seemed interested.
John, no. John is too much.
For the record, during that whole thing, you just slowly zoom in on the faces on me.
Are there any kids around? That's what Kel is looking around for kids just in case.
No.
Good, because I'll just stare them down like.
There's people at Walmart, that's for sure, but
So what you're saying is that old lady, like,
Are you okay going in
don't
by
kidnap
yourself,
me.
Alistair?
I don't want to get kidnapped
Am
on
I
this
going
trip.
with Sophia?
Wait, maybe that's why I get attacked by the giant bird because she said the bird because I said no.
Is there a self-checkout?
there is self-checkout. And there's an
Probably leave
attendant,
my
though.
lab coat in the car then.
Probably.
Are we doing something?
Male or female?
Can we get there at different
You'll go
times?
in first, and then
I want
Sophia
this
and I will
person
bring up the
to
rear
feel
that way,
as
We'll
traumatized
wait
as
that
I
time.
feel.
T-shirt and jeans
Really
seems to be
don't.
a safe outfit. So
Usually.
I like it.
You know, I was turned because of a old man and a friend of mine had a tiff, and I didn't even know there was a tiff. And now here I am. I got pew-pewed. I got shot.
Where at?
I don't know why I have to re-out
Did
on
you
it.
get shot
In
in the
the
heart?
throat.
Ooh.
You have forgotten. So I have feelings that I want some other people to feel some trauma.
I'm like, do you want to go hunt some bad guys later? That makes me feel good. You know.
I will not confirm nor deny that that is an activity I would partake in.
Do you want to go on a date with me and hunt some bad
See?
guys?
I ship it.
We have all these things.
John
You
just
have
had
all
that.
these things.
John does have
You
premonitions.
have rope.
We have lubricants so they can slip on and can't run away.
Who sees those two?
Oh, these are perfect trap things. Not kill mine, really. Like, oh, these are perfect
I'm
traps
not sure
for
if it would
catching.
be better or surprise.
But-
Huh.
And this is a knife, and these are the bad guys.
You know what is another fun thing to buy in copious amounts that makes people suspicious? And she just goes over to the battery display and she just gets like the highest voltage thing that has 2 terminals. That's
Like those giant.
like that's
9
like
volts.
yeah, the big 9 volts. And
Rope,
So we're
9
trying to freak
volts,
out
lube.
the cashier.
Like,
yeah, they don't even look at you.
Make sure you get the
I'm going
the
to
clamps
invite
from the
them.
vehicle
Like,
section
really
too.
some- If I invite them to join us,
You're
we
not-
got abundance.
You're shopping with Dominic.
Out of character, never mind. If you're gonna have the 9 volt, you gotta have, you know.
Oh yeah, she gets like those bulldog clips, office bulldog clips. She gets things that would be so suspicious if in the same cart together that says this is about to be a wild time at this motel.
You see Kale starts to unbutton his shirt a little bit, like, okay, okay.
it's either going to be a wild time or there's going to be torture. There is no in between.
She
Either way,
puts
it's
her
gonna be a
hand
video
on your
store.
shoulder and she says, "You know what's even gonna be more fun? Is I'm gonna pay in cash." They love it when you pay in cash.
Oh, you got. Oh, you.
Is it gonna
we
be
had
all
change,
ones,
that
or
was
is it gonna be
awesome.
all like hundreds?
Oh, I'm gonna make it hail.
It's all coins.
Oh dear lord.
Oh, we should ask for a price check, so we gotta go over extras.
She looks at all the condoms and she picks the one that looks like it'd be the most humiliating to have to do a price check on. So she just peels off the barcode. It's back in. And so they head to the checkout. And she just looks, it's the happiest you've seen Taylor ever actually look. and probably will ever see again. She looks like she's having so much fun, and they're like joking with each other and bumping each other's elbows. They look like friends as you see them walking around.
Am I gonna have Kale for a stepson?
So, Dominique and John, what do you guys purchase now that we're gonna go make the cashier?
We're getting those poo and urine things.
Okay.
Okay. And Dominic will be collecting the items that was on the list that Joanna gave her. And then it'd also be going and Dominic will be looking at getting things like some strawberry milk, some gummies, snacks. And they're keep it looking normal.
Okay.
And then she'll let John go pick out whatever he wanted.
I need you to do an awareness.
Okay.
He will come back from the pharmacy section. To be like, it looks like somebody already raided the
alone. I
place.
specifically told you like John wouldn't be alone.
2 successes.
I don't know how closely you look. When you see claw marks.
You guys, as you shop, you guys head into like the automotive area, and it's kind of dark back there, but you don't notice. Are you gonna do an awareness?
If you have aspects at all, I think you're allowed to have that.
A 9 is a critical success, yes?
Tens.
Only 10s?
Yeah.
2 10s.
Oh, okay then. 3 successes.
Okay.
And a 2 on my hunger.
So you notice Dominique is just like wandering into this dark aisle in the back. It's abnormally dark for this type of a store.
I turn on my phone flashlight if it's that dark. Because I think you can still access it.
I mean, it works for her. Her soul is dark.
Do
You
either one of
see
them have aspects?
Some of the darkness move.
I think you're allowed to
Like physically move like a
add
tentacle.
that to your.
And it slinks back into another aisle. Do
Damn
you
it.
say anything?
How much weird. No. It's just the automotive section. You know, who knows what's going on. So, this should be about a week's supply. Dumps the whole thing and fills half the cart.
A week, you say?
Thereabouts. If I'm unlucky.
So they are supposed to have their aspects right in adult perception, yes.
Okay.
Not really.
Yes, it says so on the card.
Well, that's
Okay.
only for heightened senses, which I do have.
I have that too.
They also have to, remember to do it.
Yeah.
One thing, Sleep Power ain't never gonna help you. I'm here to hurt you. Especially emotionally.
Which is why I pulled up my card, because it's like, I'm pretty sure aspects.
So you weren't
was-
looking that hard?
Nope.
If you want to look harder, you can.
I rolled 1 success additional.
Okay. So yes, you definitely see the tentacles slink away into the next aisle.
It's like some hentai shit going on.
What?
It's like an anime, but hot. Are you unfamiliar?
No, I'm familiar. Just trying to figure out why that's. Are you trying to say you want to go check something out?
One of the cans of motor oil falls off the shelf behind them and rolls across the floor.
Wow.
It does spill. Like the lid comes off, and
We should probably go get an employee and tell them they need to clean that up.
Yeah. Turn the car on and slowly trying to go over the spill.
Don't get it in there. It's gonna be all slick.
I know. That's why I said trying to go over.
are you trying to go around it?
Yeah,
or
go around
lift
it.
it over.
Yeah. It'd be trying to go around it.
Okay, so that will be a.
Are you going towards the darkness or wait?
Oh,
That'd be a
wait
drive
from.
check?
I'm gonna give some options. I will allow drive and intelligence, or dexterity, but I will also allow dexterity and athletics or acrobatics.
I'm glad for the
Just
buddy system.
And if you come up with something more fanciful, what do you suggest? What are you doing?
Make you a dirty
Honestly, I guess if they're shoving the cart to John, and then just doing, the flips over it.
What shoe do?
Oh, she always wears pumps.
Alright. Okay, so you're handing the cart to John,
Yes.
doing a
So
front flip or a
she
back flip.
rolled it through the motor oil at you.
Oh, I see.
It's about to be a messy. Oh, this is messy.
Alright, I stop the cart.
I mean, the wheels are sufficiently.
Please do your acrobatics. I guess that's what you're doing.
Okay,
Right?
yeah, athletics.
Either one.
All
Whatever
right.
you're doing, I need to know. It's
Yeah,
important.
athletics. So that'd be 6 times.
Nice catch.
Alright, so let's see. 2 successes.
You slipped in the motor oil.
Wow. I don't know why you're doing like athletics and over a pool of oil. I offer to help pick her up.
I need both of you
It's about turn.
to do athletics or athletics and dexterity or stamina and survival.
We about to get banned from all. We got us up front about to
Being
harass
athletics.
us fully, and then y'all back there. They gonna think y'all be wrestling.
So, since parents, you two are up front. They are both given.
Wait, do you have on a shirt? You have on a shirt, right?
4 successes.
Okay. I didn't know if you wouldn't shirt. Shirt.
2 successes.
Pretty sure Walmart's one of those no shoes, no shirt, no shirt.
Okay. So, as he helps you get seated, he flops into the motor oil as it ignites.
Oh no! Wait, what? How did they met?
Oh, I see how it is.
So as
We should
Because
have went
the
to the.
tentacles behind.
We should have went to the quick part.
evidently,
That was right. Killed them yet again. We went. We diverted from the plan. The plan came back around tenfold.
Well, this time at least, hopefully, our health doesn't get
so I'm not going to have you guys take damage initially. You guys are going to do another roll to see if you can get out of it before the flames get to you, because a lighter just got thrown into the motor oil.
Wait, did they see the lighter?
It came from the other aisle through the hole.
The same check.
Yes.
Meanwhile, has Alistair, Juliana, or Sophia went in by this time?
Yeah, you guys are just walking in, going through the fruit and veggies area.
I am letting Sophia pick what she wants to eat in the next upcoming few days.
I'm headed straight for the
3
cleaning
successes.
aisle.
3 successes.
Okay, 3.
2 successes.
This is bad.
You guys are rolling around on fire in the motor oil.
Are there cameras on? Are there cameras in his aisle?
There's cameras all over Walmart.
Oh yeah.
Are they on in his aisle? Or did the darkness block him out?
When he used his phone, the darkness left that part of the aisle. So they are in full view. There's people screaming as they both take aggravated damage.
Do we hear the screaming?
The rest of you guys can roll an awareness or investigation in your intelligence.
Intelligence or wits?
Either is fine. I'm not picky in this case for here to scream to your friends. Whatever is best.
Okay, so
You guys are each taking an egg.
so that's
Oh,
a crit.
Shit. So that's 6.
Okay.
4.
So
Oh,
aggravated
that's not
damage
good.
reduces health by 1.
Yeah, 4.
Alright.
And
So,
Sophia's also got 4.
Ever since you've been wearing pumped up kicks.
all of us hear the screams, but Alistair
Resilience
hears
is always.
and knows the direction. And Taylor also hears it, and she's at the register
It's
with
auto
Kale.
always on adds to your health. So whatever your
Should we
health
check that out? That
is,
sounds like
like
some-
fortitude.
No action high.
I didn't know. So I guess.
Wrong way.
So yeah, your health is basically
So how does activated damage work?
It's unhealable without powers, unless you wait, like it takes time. Now, you might be able to do something about it.
Yeah.
But at the moment, it is not fun.
I was like, oh no, I
yeah,
forgot
health would be
the
your stamina
vapor
plus
rub and
3
I
plus
walked
your
past it. So
Right.
when I heard screaming,
She just starts putting everything on the belt.
I kissed her on the cheek right before I leave. Like that. So he back bait, smack on the foot, and turn back.
Uses her blush of life or whatever to make her cheeks red.
That's a rest check.
Okay?
Sophia,
You're
stay with the cart. I gotta go check on whatever the is in.
You just hear. Shit,
I'm
I'm on
assuming
fire.
I smell smoke by now.
Oh, yeah, it smells like pork. Cooking. Doesn't seem-
If John knows one thing, it's to stop, drop, and roll.
Oil? There's
Clean
oil?
oil. He's going to dive out of the oil as best he can, and then just start rolling on the ground.
Is that what? I guess it would.
I don't know.
Except for
if it's gonna do
except
it
for our
with
clothes are
oil.
covered in oil.
Oh no.
They didn't cover that in stop, drop, and roll. He
Luckily,
knows. Stop,
a
drop, and roll.
employee does hear the screams and decides that they're actually going to do something, as opposed to just go hide in the back and pretend this isn't happening and disassociate because they work in retail.
Can I grab like 4 boxes of baking powder as I'm leaving the cleaning area and going to
Just go
grab?
ahead and roll an investigation and intelligence or wits check.
An investigation?
Yes, to see if you can
Okay.
find it on your path. I'll take awareness if that's better for you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Okay. So yes, you see some containers of baking soda on an end cap as you go past.
You know what? Actually, Sophia can come with, but I want to see if we can grab some like large jugs of water on our way because I'm hearing fire, and I have no other information.
This is true.
There is, whereas I heard like I could pinpoint that it was from the automobile section. So I'm like, it might be a grease fire. Baking powder.
Like I'll grab which order food or something.
Okay.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Taylor is just going and putting everything on and just making eye contact.
7 for the to find water.
And find water.
That'll totally be useful. Wait.
Alright.
You know what? If I can find clothes on the way too, like just grab a few.
I will
mints.
say yes. You're able to find stuff. You rolled high. Now, I need my oiled up babes to roll to see if they can hopefully put out the fire on them, or at least roll out of the fire.
Yep.
Same thing. Dex,
Yes.
Dex and athletics. All right. 3 successes.
All right, so I
Willpower is a thing.
got a crit and 2 regular successes.
Okay. You're able to make it out. Because that would be 6. It's a double,
Mhm.
alright? So you make it out, and you roll away, not lighting other things on fire. John is able to get to his feet, but he is now knocking other things down.
Well, remember, after I get to my feet, then I drop.
Then he's gonna try and roll.
Is he out of the oil aisle? So no more. He doesn't.
He's just made more oil. He knocked more on the floor and then proceeded to roll it. And he's rolling at you, and the oil he spilled is coming your way.
This is fairly
Run, go,
eerily
Peter.
familiar
I'm
to
thinking-
John. Just without the fire.
Take off my pumps and running.
He's used to more of an icy hot
I'm in.
sort of situation.
You gotta do athletics.
I'm
I even took
You
off
were-
the pumps.
You are still covered in oil.
Yeah.
I mean, you could grab onto the shells for extra support.
Okay. 3 successes.
Willpower's a thing. You can reroll if you want.
Okay.
I'm having fun with the way this is. It's hilarious.
Well, you have to outrun
Mm-hmm.
him.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, that's the plan.
So you're
Is
just
there
going.
any frenzy checkable thing?
As a storyteller, sure. Let's roll.
I am rolling.
So,
It is fire.
it is fire.
Hmm.
So let's go ahead and do a Ross check test.
Alright.
So maybe it's a good thing you didn't spend willpower.
Yeah.
So your Ross check test, I let you use all of your willpower total for your number of dice.
Plus
Okay.
1/3 of your humanity. I think.
Yes.
Okay. So that's 3 willpower, and then
Plus 1/3 of your humanity.
and that
So
was
if you're at a 7.
Yep.
Makes it easy.
alright. So that would be what initial what?
And I'm nice and I let you round it up.
Hmm.
I'm not going to split hairs.
So it'd be what 2, right?
3.
3.
Because she's
Yeah,
letting you
so
round up.
6.
Okay.
I'm letting you round up.
Alright.
I don't want you to die.
You're supposed to live past your.
I know, right?
I mean, if things don't go well.
He'll get here right
Alright.
after this.
3 successes.
This is 3 Stooges level right now.
Okay. So
Only
you are
one
fine.
stage.
John, I need you to do your Ross check test. So your willpower, number of dice, plus half, well, a third of your humanity. So you should have humanity 7. So it should be plus 3 to your willpower. total.
So that was 7 deaths. That's a lot of successes. 6 successes.
Okay, you guys aren't, neither of you are fear fighting. You're able to keep control of yourself. Somehow, in your blaze of glory, you're able to keep it together.
Because I knew to stop, drop, and roll.
So you do take one additional egg. You know, you have only taken the one. Okay. You see Dominique go past.
Thank goodness for fortitude.
And you guys are converging on where John is at.
Is there any windshield wiper fluid or any liquids
You
around?
found windshield wiper.
I just like start pouring it. I'll pour a little bit on
Who
you.
gets there around the same time as Kale? Anyone, or just you make it first?
I have a question for my rocket scientist.
Yes.
Is this windshield wiper fluid flammable?
Not all of them.
No. I'm pretty sure it is not. It is
Some of them are,
essentially
but not
just
most
like
of them. No.
soap.
I didn't check. I
Oh,
just,
really?
Not
I
like a
wasn't
soap.
sure. I just was gonna ask.
I don't really think it's volatile.
Yeah, most of them.
Most
I don't know. I just
windshield
grabbed
wiper
one.
fluid
I grabbed the
is
blue
not-
one.
Is not flammable.
Oh, thank
It's
God.
basically like
Mhm.
antifreeze.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Antifreeze is good.
So are you pouring them on Dominique or are you pouring it over by
Half and half.
Okay, so we're gonna say you're focusing on Dominique.
Mhm.
You're finally arriving, both of you, from opposite ends of the aisle, and you see him rolling around in the oil on fire.
Well, shit. This
Okay,
water's
so I
not
did
gonna do
Google it.
anything.
Does
Make it worse.
I'll pass,
All of them, or
I'll
which
pass
one?
2 of the boxes to you
I went
and
with you
start,
because
Okay.
you're not on fire.
start,
Okay,
start dumping
just
them
to be safe.
soak up the.
Yeah, I will
Like-
follow Alistair's lead and start dumping boxes.
Okay.
We want to try to get him to roll into the
That's gonna
roll.
make a real
Into
nasty
the powder.
It will,
John, roll
but it'll
into
stop
powder.
the fire. That's the goal.
Wait, are the aisles on fire too, or just the?
Because if
The
we just
floor
dump it
is, but
directly
hasn't
on
quite
him,
spread upward yet.
the
but
fact that it's a powder,
go
it'll
ahead
catch
and roll me
fire.
an awareness.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we can't pour it
Awareness
directly
and,
on him
your
because
intelligence.
powder catches fire.
Wow.
But if we pour it on the floor
I'm not getting none.
and he rolls into it, that'll douse the fire.
Okay, I got.
Johnson, roll into this
You see
powder.
that there's some oil that's actively pouring and could catch fire and go upward. So they need to act fast.
I
So
say we should get out of here. It's not our problem. I'm like, did y'all cause this?
Yeah, so it's got methanol in it.
Did y'all cause this?
Therefore,
What does?
washer fluid.
Oh, washer
Not
Makes it
technically.
antifreeze. Methanol.
What do you mean, not technically?
Well, what would cause this?
And it's something we should probably talk about in the van.
Oh, great.
Is it gonna follow us to the van? Whatever caused this? If you know this now,
Maybe.
do I need sword?
So while you guys
I
are
started reaching for
making
my
a
sword.
barrier and
Like,
helping rolls,
Tail?
Yeah.
Go
the
with Taylor.
employee comes
Go
out
doing
Oh.
with
we
a
will-
fire
We will handle
extinguisher.
this.
I need to break
Yes,
rules.
it's
What kind? That's important. Because if it's a K,
the red one.
that's good.
It is a K.
Okay, cool.
It is the appropriate.
Okay.
It is not.
Because if it's any of the others, that'll just spread the fire.
They rolled to pick the right one. They
Cool.
rolled a 4.
Awesome.
I was told to go back where I came
Better
from. So I
the
just-
rage,
I like
but in the
start running back up towards the front to the counter.
Okay. You are. So I need you to roll your same athletics roll
into the powder,
Roll into
Johnson.
the powder.
Into the baking powder.
in the fire extinguisher. One way or another, you might get put out instead of putting out.
Oh, that's 4 successes.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
The best I could do without crits.
So he rolls into it. He rolls into the paste and he rolls into the fire extinguisher. And
Where's their cart in all this? Is it
it's
still
on
out?
fire, rolling down the aisle.
And you know what else John knows? You know what else John knows to do when he's on fire? Get rid of flammable items on your person, like your clothes.
And that
So
is
the
why
shirt-
I
Why?
picked up clothing.
That's why we picked up the bake. That's why I picked up the baking powder, so that you could just roll with your clothes into the thing.
Too late. The shirt's already on. Long gone.
Johnson, put this on. I hand you like a new shirt. We will pay for it on the way out.
They're gonna feel weird.
Puts on super tight.
No,
Yeah,
I
right.
grabbed the men's size.
Yeah, but he's
It's not quite a Newtonian solid, but
Alright,
So
I'll
you
leave it up
guys
to
see my
Amanda
shirt?
how closely
They
I
didn't have
grabbed
they were,
the size.
we need to go.
I think I'm gonna need a shower after this.
You're on
We
fire.
could
So
send
good.
the
you're
guests
going to need several.
And I like quick rubber chin.
Yeah. And
Stay
some
safe.
Because that gas.
time in the hospital.
This clerk can't look at you guys.
My eyes are hurting a little bit.
They're just like,
There's a fire also. And not in my pants right now. It's a fire back here.
trying to get you out of here.
Do you have a trash can as I hold up my half-burnt shirt?
So the employee that's back with you guys helps you get, wipe down and use the emergency shower to clean yourself off.
I'm glad those citizens are safe.
Do you have to explain?
I'm
Now,
gonna go back to shopping.
this employee, how old would you say they are? And what gender?
Considering you are covered in baking powder, you were covered in baking powder.
We'll go with the fact that they were smart enough, they're at least 18. They're not some kid that's working at the Walmart.
If they were underage, John wouldn't even try. He knows.
Yeah.
He knows that.
So they do a fire safety.
Some college kid working nights.
Yeah, it's a young guy, college kid, has piercings all over his ears, his face,
Oh no.
tongue
John.
piercing.
Fun bits.
John's type.
John will try to invite them into the show.
Alistair, can you get the
The question is,
container that John
does
was
his
supposed to
state
grab?
take in his clan
I
name?
will go through the checkout separately.
Are you
Sophia will
using your
purchase
gift?
what Dominique was supposed to.
I mean, I'm always using awe. It's
No.
passive.
Okay,
Which
So,
it would essentially just
go
count
ahead and roll your persuasion. Or
seduction.
or seduction if
Do I
that's
see the
what
fire
you-
department up front?
Yeah, they're coming in.
I gave them the wrong way to buy them time. I assume they're trying to get out. So I'm like, oh, you gotta go that way, this way, and they can take a long road to get back here. So I'm giving them time to
I
run.
mean,
So-
I think they can see the smoke.
Charisma, persuasion, that gives me 9.
Yeah, distract the
All
fire
would
department
give
so you
me
don't see.
3. Clan Bane gives me -2. And I have a specialty in seduction, so I think I have like 9, 10, 12.
Okay, go ahead. This is gonna get really interesting for the poor firefighters that are heading back.
I don't have enough white dice. So
How many do you need?
no, the solid red one will be the 100. The speckled red one will be more. Alright, let's see.
Hashtag trauma.
Did all firefighters leave the truck behind me?
No.
Just wondering. I was like, oh,
6.
so I'm not wrong.
You know,
And
Dominique's
the
also
one
back
on a
there.
normal die is just a regular failure, right? Or is that it's only a critical failure on the 100 die.
So you have A1. I'm not as worried.
What does it look like on the black dice? Is there like a failure icon?
So the only messy failure is on the hunger dice.
Yeah,
with
so
the
it should only be the hunger dice.
Okay,
I'm not really worried about you getting a 1.
I got 6 successes. It'll be real quick.
This kid don't have that many dice.
If there's no way they would ever consent, then it could just be a failure.
I mean,
He
there is a
starts
pilot
taking
going
off
on.
his vest.
You've been working so hard all night. Let's get you
So he starts lathering up John.
My goal is to put a smile on his face.
Wait,
for the
are
rest
y'all
of the
just
shift.
watching this from outside?
I am shopping with Sophia, and
I'm finishing
Alistair
up
is.
the list.
So Dominique
y'all
is
were-
the only other one back there because
John does
Dominique
come
also
out,
needs to
Go
shop.
to the cart, pull out one of the boxes, open it up, grab a
See,
sack.
y'all worried about me and him being together. Look back when you separate us.
Oh.
You separate us and look what happened. It gets worse.
Oh, you and Joey became buddy buddy.
Go ahead and roll again for me. We're going this far.
If they want to.
You get
This
bad.
is if you were a young guy at Walmart and you could just do whatever you wanted and not care because this, yeah.
I do a rouse check for my blush of life.
Oh my gosh.
It's a 2, so I get a little hungry.
Okay.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait, who's
Go ahead and do
Just
your
don't kill the
do your
dude.
seduction roll for
But I
me.
was at 0.
I know you were.
So now I'm just at 1 hunger.
You're back to normal. Like you're back to being like
So you
everybody
shouldn't
else.
have been rolling any hunger dice when you were at 0 because there should have been no
I
hunger
thought you
dice
always
rolled.
roll at least 1.
Only
Only
when
if you are hungry.
You
But
are
it's
hungry
fine.
because the hunger dice require
It's
to let that
okay.
hungry.
Yeah.
We are okay. However, the firefighters, when they walk upon the scene, are probably not going to be okay because if he rolls more than 2 successes,
Oh,
They're gonna interrupt us.
Wait. See, nope, I'm not gonna ask the question. I'm not gonna ask the question I have because you don't know what John. Leave it alone.
I did get. Now that I'm hungry, I did get 1 messy failure.
No, it's only messy if you got a 1.
I know. I thought there were 2 failures. Or is that only the werewolf dice?
So the messy failure is a 1,
Oh, okay, so I
and
did.
anything else is just a fail.
4 successes.
Things are getting raunchy back there.
Is your money?
He's gonna put a smile
Oh,
on his
they're
face,
having a time.
among other things.
What is Dominique doing?
She's just turning. She's just
I'm
closing the
hoping there's
door.
multiple
Just like-
showers.
Johnny's,
Hey, just
Johnny's telling you
Are
guys,
there multiple
give him
showers?
15, 30 minutes.
It's one of those emergency showers that like anyone can walk back there into the back and see this. There's like the shower and a drain.
Yeah, it's
It's like a
It's-
chemical
So
shower.
you can't even
like,
close it.
yeah. So it's just very much turning and trying to do the thing of give him as much privacy as she can.
Be careful, you may get pulled in. You may get pulled in.
just like, no.
I'm a mess.
You also covered in oil. John will pull you in. I'm trusting you.
This is why your Carlos is least favorite.
Exactly this.
I do bad things.
Look, I'm not
I've
going to
worked on
describe
streets
the
in
act in detail. That's
You
up
will
to
get
you
to
all
go to
non-audio
the-
people
to
to
the-
enjoy.
I have to. Like, no, we broke the timeline. Look what happened. Fires,
Introduce the watchers.
chaos.
We will roll 12 dice for the watchers.
Meant to die. But
No.
I have to see if she's meant to die.
So
I
Taylor
said
says,
Candy
let's get
Crush.
this stuff in the car, and yeah, we can go to the Wytheville drug. I don't care. And she just walks off with you.
Yay! Hold hands. We
Okay.
gotta sell it. I want to skip. I'm like, can you skip? Do you gotta skip?
Yes,
I'm going to need to borrow those jumper cables.
Okay, so Sophia and I are splitting up our order. So I buy one chemical and she buys the other because Dominique can't buy their chemical anymore.
So you guys are being the responsible individuals.
Buying.
Alistair's buying what they're buying.
Alistair is getting
Several.
the container in addition to the
Okay.
chemical because the container isn't too suspicious, especially depending on what
Especially
Alistair
if I grab
puts
some other
in with
cleaning
it. Yeah.
supplies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this fleet of firefighters comes back. And they are so confused.
I was just like,
I don't blame them.
you don't wanna just turn.
Oh, I'm stunning.
Wait, would that work
The
on
guy looks
firefighters
at his
too?
watch and goes, yeah, makes sense. And then he just starts doing his job. Putting out the rest of the fires, putting...
There's no fire back in the shower. Well, there's the fires of passion. And if anything, firefighters ignite us.
I see it now. There's firefighters putting out the rest of the fire
Hey, I recognize you from the calendar.
and putting down all the like dust to congeal the oil, and they're just having a time. Well, Dominiqu's like, no, don't look.
In fact, there's gonna be one. Can we borrow your hose?
They have
Pull
hose?
that down.
Wait, so the shower is like
Not
at
that
least
type
around
of
a
hose.
corner behind.
No, it's just like through those like curtains that they have that people walk through to go to the back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
As long as
you're
it's not
very
like
visible to
directly in
everyone.
view. It's somewhat obscure.
Barely.
Barely obscured
You
That's
see-
enough.
You see silhouettes.
by clear drapes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You can probably see right through
With the firefighters on the way.
with just minimal distortion.
they will later.
Yeah, cool.
John is also, he's not a voyeur. So he'll put like a blanket or something up just to block a little bit more of the view. Because for the sake of this young man.
I would have given you the rest of the clothes I picked up and be like, make sure you pay for this.
I don't think you have time
Yeah,
for a
but no.
blanket.
That's
You're busy.
Yeah.
Dominique is as good of a shield as you got. Looks mortified.
He needs to clean up.
So you guys more than
sorry,
finish your
sorry.
shopping while he's back there doing his thing.
Hey,
This is
his
why we
thing
can't.
has a name.
This is why we can't.
His thing is
Y'all
right.
did this. Y'all know this on y'all.
Apparently,
Y'all can never say anything about
Oh my God, Ryan.
Because you separate us. And that's why I was like, I'd make sure this doesn't happen when me and him together.
So you guys have
We,
a
worst
15,
case,
30
we get
minutes.
into a fight. Not
Yeah.
What do you guys do?
opposite of a
This is
fight.
why what's going through Dominic's mind is never again like going with either of those two. They can go together.
So now you're traumatized, right? Now you've seen things you never saw.
Yeah, the
I
firefighters
did
help
ask,
you get
did
cleaned
tell
off,
you to pick your poison.
and they put you in like one of those little blankets, emergency
I
blankets,
should have just had Taylor
walk you out front.
But then I get no guarantee you would see there anyway.
The fire chief shakes his head, just leaves the back area while the rest of his guys finish cleaning up. You guys wait in the vehicle for a while. Kale and Taylor are nowhere to be found.
And I
You
can't
see
call
the
Taylor.
stuff.
There's just like a pile of bags. If you look in the bags, there's like
Sophia, can you
Variety
call Kale?
love, activity,
John, you
gear.
should be jealous.
You know,
Sophia-
John is thinking, man, I
Sophia,
wish
can
Kale
you
and
call
Taylor
Kale
were
and
here.
find
They'd
out
be
where the
like,
heck
"Oh,
they are? Can you call Kale and find out where the heck they are, Sophia?
Okay. So your phone rings. Hi. This is Sophia. Where are you guys at?
We're outside at the other place.
You guys went to Wytheville Drug?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Eventually when John is back in the vehicle,
looking
He's
quite
alive?
refreshed.
Yes,
Of
he's
course.
alive.
Is he burnt at all?
Yeah, he's burnt.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, put me on speaker real quick. I gotta tell him something. John.
He's not there. He's still
He's not
in
there
the
yet.
No.
throes of passion.
Oh man. Somebody tell John I won. I'm just saying.
You want to what?
Said I won. And I just hang up.
Oh, you won.
Well, you know, I guess his premonition is still going to come true. It just won't be followed.
No, kill us something.
Is there a semi-truck that's going to jackknife through the Walmart now?
Well, he walked
No.
with Taylor in your half-hour affair.
I see.
They had enough time to make it all the way to walk there.
Let's just say it was more than driving, right?
Yes.
As soon as Dominic can, she's heading back out to the van,
Just
and she's gonna get back in the front. She's just hitting the thing to make sure that it's on, and she just turned the radio on and turned it up to drown out her sadness.